Would the children and youth like to come forward at this time? Just have a seat right here. Yeah, you can just sit right here, actually, look up toward the stage. Jesus said, unless you become as little children, you shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. This will be everybody's chance to obey those words. This is a story. In fact, the story you just heard, but I'm going to tell it with some emotions. So, you know, if you heard the story, Jonah was kind of a guy with an attitude problem. So when I say the name Jonah, I want everyone to go, nah. Jonah. Nah. I love working with groups that are liturgically trained. This is good. Whenever I say the name of the city Nineveh, please go, Nineveh. Jonah. Nah. When I say great big fish, please go, bleh. Great big fish, bleh. Nineveh. When I say the Lord, the God of heaven, and I have to use all of the words, please go, the Lord, the God of heaven. Great big fish, bleh. Last of all, we have to create a storm. Whenever I say the words storm or stormed, I'd like everyone in the front and right along the row, middle aisle here on either side, to make a wind noise. Just go, woo. Ready? Storm. Woo. At the same time as we see the wind noise, I want everybody on this side to make just two flashes of lightning. Go. Flash, flash. All right, let's put that together. Ready? Storm. Excellent. The Rockettes could not have done better. On this side, as soon as everyone over here is done flashing, I want everybody on this side to make two booms of thunder. We will see flash, flash, then we will hear boom, boom. Let's put it all together. Ready? Storm. I think we're ready to begin. It's getting kind of Baptist in here. Okay, here we go. A long, long time ago, there was a man by the name of Jonah. No, really, there was. And this Jonah was a prophet. That is someone who listens to God and tells everyone else what he or she hears. Well, one day God spoke to our prophet friend and said, I want you to get up and go to the city of Nineveh and say to the... He said, I want you to get up and go to the city of Nineveh and say... He said, I want you to get up and go to the city of... To the city. Say to the people in that city, you people are really messing up. You are not doing all kinds of things you should be doing. You are doing all kinds of things you should not be doing. If you do not clean up your act, you will have to answer to me, the Lord, the God of heaven. Yeah, well, maybe you can guess what answer God heard from our friend Jonah. That's exactly right, yeah. He said, oh, for sure. Like, I would really like to preach to those people. No. I'm not preaching to those jerks in Nineveh. I said, I'm not preaching to them. They're not my kind of people. Daddy went down to the ocean, got on a boat, and sailed in the exact opposite direction of the way he was supposed to go. Well, I want you to think for a minute. Just think about the Lord, the God of heaven. Yeah, God is pretty big, all right. In fact, God is everywhere, so it was really silly to try to run away. No sooner was the boat out on the ocean than God threw right at it a great big storm. Flash, flash. And it stormed. Flash, flash. And just when you thought it had to stop, it stormed some more. Finally, the sailors on board that ship said, hey, maybe there's somebody on this boat that's done something wrong. And that's what's causing this terrible weather. Well, it didn't take them long to figure out who that someone was. It was Jonah. Yeah, it was. And they said, hey, can you tell us why this is happening to us?
Yeah, like where do you come from?
What do you do? And our friend the prophet said, I am a Hebrew. I worship the one who created the oceans and the dry land, for I worship the Lord, the God of heaven. And when the sailors heard that, they were pretty scared. They said, well, what do we got to do to make the ocean calm down? And our friend the prophet said, you must throw me overboard. Now, the sailors did not want to do that. So instead, they tried to row the boat back to land. But they rowed harder and harder, and the wind blew stronger and stronger, and the ocean got rougher and rougher until at last they had to pick up the prophet and throw him overboard. And as soon as they did that, the storm stopped. Well, you think that was the end of our friend Jonah? Now you're right again, yeah. Even though he was out on the ocean, God gave a command and the prophet was swallowed up by a great big fish. For 3 days and 3 nights he was in the belly of that beast, until at last in his great affliction, the spirit within him cried out unto the Lord. And he spake out unto the Lord, saying unto him, Please get me out of this great big fish. So God spoke again, and the mouth opened on the great big fish, and the prophet popped out onto the shore. Well, he knew what he had to do next. He went straight to the city of Nineveh. Yes, he did. And he spoke the word of the Lord to those people. He said, You people have 40 days to shape up, or God will destroy this city. You know what happened then? When the people in the city heard the words of the prophet, they believed him. They stopped doing bad things, and they asked God for forgiveness. And as soon as they did that, God forgave them. You know what our friend Jonah said when he saw that? He said, Well, God, what are you going to do that for? And it's just like you. You're always forgiving people. I was like hoping I'd get to see, like trash this whole place. God said, my friend, I know this city is filled with people who do not know their right hands from their left. But they are still my children, just as you are. They will always belong to me, the Lord, the God of heaven. That is the story of how Nineveh was saved by Jonah. Because the Lord, the God of heaven, sent Jonah to Nineveh, even though the Lord, the God of heaven, had convinced Jonah to come with a great big fish and a storm. A really big storm. A really, really big storm! And that is the end of the story. And you can stay there for one more story.